I'm Professor Chris Rayner. I work as a gastroenterologist in Royal Adelaide Hospital, and I also do research through the University of Adelaide. I think it's important to say that type 2 diabetes is an epidemic that is escalating rapidly. 10% of the world's population has or is at near risk of developing diabetes, and the numbers are going to escalate as the decades go on. We need to do something dramatic to stop the problem. We all know that consumption of sugary drinks is unhealthy, and it's been shown to increase the risk of diabetes. This sort of knowledge has driven people to increased consumption of artificial sweeteners, with the idea that these things are inert, they give the sweet taste without the calories, they must be good. And recent evidence is challenging that. People who consume artificially sweetened products regularly have an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes, which could be as great or even greater than consuming sugary drinks. What we know is that the gut has some taste receptors, sweet taste receptors, just like those on the tongue. So that's one potential mechanism by which sweeteners could affect the body. What we're going to do is recruit healthy volunteers who don't consume large amounts of sweeteners in their everyday life. And we're going to expose them to 4 weeks of supplementation with artificial sweeteners in the form of capsules each day, and study them before and after to look at how they handle glucose and what it does to the balance of bacteria living in the gut. The particular point of this research is that although artificial sweeteners as a group may be bad, there's actually half a dozen or more sweeteners on the market, and they're all handled differently in the body. Some of them are absorbed high up in the gut, others pass through and excreted in the feces, and it's likely that these have substantial differences in how they affect glucose metabolism. So we think some sweeteners are likely to be higher risk than others. And this is extremely important knowledge to have to move forward to prevention strategies. So there's the advice that we can give to people as to which might be the safest sweetener to use. But I think it goes beyond that. We're all aware of the push to have a sugar tax to encourage healthier beverage consumption. The question would be, should we also be taxing the worst artificial sweeteners? So this really feeds into policy. Our research group would love to hear from healthy volunteers who would be interested in participating in our studies and help take this knowledge further.